How many times have you been handed a script, a step-by-step guide when trying to learn something new? It often starts early, doesn't it? From initial days of education, we're gently guided down a familiar path. Go to school, do well in our studies, move on to college, get good grades, land a steady job, and almost magically, success is promised to unfold. It's a story we've all been told repeatedly, a script etched into our collective consciousness. But here's the thing, does this plan always work out? What happens if we explore, try out new paths, and not stick to this plan that is handed out to us? Follow these steps and you'll find success, they say. And often, in the pursuit of following these steps, we're all pushed into this one big rat race. A societal marathon where everyone is running towards the same finish line. In the process of running this race, we forget to pay attention to one of the most important parts of life, exploration. What if the secret to growth lies in not following a script, but in the freedom to play around and explore, the beauty of trying out new things, exploring new paths, and not sticking to this plan that is handed out to us? What if, instead of fearing the unknown, we embrace it with open arms, acknowledging that the beauty lies in not following a script, but in embracing the unknown and trying out as many new things as possible? Life isn't like the strict math equation. It's like this fun, playful experiment where every try at something new is a lesson waiting to be discovered. Go out and do as many things as you can because you never know where they may end up taking you. Before finding my passion for speed cubing, I had tons of other things I was into. Be it doing cup stacking, making paper origami figures, playing sports, playing an instrument, making YouTube videos, or the hundreds of other hobbies I had. It was messing around that led me to discover speed cubing. When I first started, it was just a playful exploration, a puzzle I liked solving for fun. Yet here I am, having delved into the world of speed cubing, holding multiple world records. Sometimes what starts as a casual exploration ends up turning into a profound passion and takes you to destinations you could never imagine. The Rubik's Cube, which was once just a playful pastime, ended up taking me on a journey of discovery and self-achievement, reminding me that sometimes the simple act of messing around can make us stumble upon the most extraordinary destinations. The most beautiful adventures and inventions are often found by exploring and playing around. And exploring and trying out new things is important because only then you'll find out what really works for you. Think of it like buying a chair. When you go buy a chair, we don't enter a furniture store, spot the first chair we see and decide to buy it. No, we wander around a bit, sit in multiple chairs, test them out, swivel a bit, maybe in recline. It's a process of trial and error until we find the one chair that works the best for us. The same principle goes for careers, passions, and hobbies. It's an ongoing process. You explore new paths, dive into various roles, and try multiple things before you find the thing that gives you the most happiness and works the best for you. Life, much like buying that chair, is a dynamic journey, where the process of experimenting, exploring, and trying is just as important as reaching the destination. So go ahead, embrace the messiness, and test multiple chairs before you find out the one that gives you the most comfort and joy. It's only through trying out multiple things you find out what works for you. For me, it was speed cubing. You, it could be playing an instrument, writing poetry, or diving into academic research. The possibilities are unknown, and there's only one way to find out, and that's by simply doing it. Think of it like a simple equation. The more you mess around, the more you find out. Go out and do as many things as you can, because the more you end up doing, the more you end up learning. Sometimes the best way to do something is by simply giving it a shot. It's like playing around and discovering. When we were kids, we thought to ourselves, I want to do that, and went ahead and did it. We never ended up getting caught in the loops of the whys and hows. We saw something, wanted it, and executed it. And most of the times, that's just the best thing to do. Embarking on new explorations often means embracing the fact that you may not excel at something right from the start. It's perfectly okay to stumble and not be the best at something initially. We all start somewhere. The beauty of growth lies in not just the achievements, but in the evolution, the steady progress and improvement that comes from putting the right amount of efforts over time. You may not be seeing progress initially, but when you enjoy the process, you see growth unfold over time. For the first 3 years of me cubing, I never came close to winning. I used to go to these competitions, but never met with any victories. And at first, I thought like I wasn't making any progress. But as I continued, the pieces started falling into place, much like they do while solving a Rubik's Cube. The key here lies in not starting something with the goal of being the best at it and winning, but starting it because you're curious and want to know more about it. The one who likes walking is always going to go further than the one who likes the destination. So make sure to enjoy the process and have fun, because that's where the real magic lies. When you're having fun, things become way easier. Trying out new things often means accepting the fact that failures aren't just a possibility. They are an inherent part of the journey. There will be failures and setbacks along the way, and that's totally okay. Failures are just part of the process. They are the stepping stones on our journey to success. From the outside, it may seem like my world is full of talks, victories, achievements, but what often goes unnoticed are the times I stumbled and fell. Be it crying after cubing competitions when winning seemed like a distant dream, moments when being invited to speak were met with rejections, or world records that never got the nod because someone else outpaced me. Failures are important. The truth is, success is like a spotlight. It shines bright and everyone sees it. But failures are like shadows, often hidden in the back. Successes are celebrated while failures are looked down upon. But here's the thing, failing isn't wrong. Failing isn't bad at all. Failures are quite the unsung heroes, the mentors, they shape us, refine us, and guide us to become better versions of ourselves. Failures end up teaching us things that success cannot. It's only in moments of setbacks that we learn invaluable lessons, resilience, and get the strength to persevere. Admission of failure is not an acceptance of defeat, but a recognition that each misstep is a stepping stone on our journey to improvement. Often, the fear of failure holds us back. We worry from trying out new things, thinking what might happen if things go wrong? What might happen if we fail? But hardly do we ever think to ourselves, what happens if we succeed? What happens if everything works out the way it is supposed to? The truth is, you lose way more. The truth is, you lose way more by not trying than you do by giving it a shot. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? You might fail, right? And that's great, because that's just part of the process. Life is like, there will be highs and there will be lows. Think of it like a movie. Would you like to watch a movie with just the good parts? No drama, no twists and turns, no sad parts. Trying out new things works the same way. There will be highs and there will be lows. And that's what actually makes the journey worthwhile. So embrace the uncertainty, welcome the challenges, and remember that sometimes the most unexpected turns can lead to the most beautiful destinations. And it's always better to have regrets about the things you have done instead of having regrets about the things you could have done. Often, the fear of failure holds us back. It's like standing on the edge of a swimming pool, hesitant to jump in or not. But here's the thing, unless you take that plunge, make a splash, and get a little wet, you'll never discover the joy of swimming. Life works the same way. Sometimes you'll have to create a little mess to find out what really makes you happy. So go ahead, take a splash, make a mess, and find out what makes your heart swim with joy. Sometimes the most beautiful adventures lie on the other side of that initial leap of courage. In the end, life isn't a puzzle to solve. It's this one big playground. It's all about playing, exploring, and yes, messing around. So embrace the chaos, navigate the challenges, and revel in the beauty of discovery. Life is this one grand experiment, and the more you mess around, the more we learn. Thank you.